Hello everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel Upcoming Cyclone Updates. This is the latest weather forecast for United States. First off, if you're watching this channel for first time and still haven't subscribed, so subscribe now so you don't miss any important weather information. Thanks a lot. Bouts of thunderstorms are expected to continue over portions of the Ohio, Tennessee valleys and spread further into the central, southern Appalachians to start off the work week. An active upper-level pattern featuring at least a couple shortwaves and an approaching surface frontal system from the west will help to focus storm development over the Ohio, Tennessee valleys and eventually into the southern Appalachians through tonight. Plentiful moisture in place will also continue to lead to the threat of heavier rain rates, with increasing storm coverage into the evening and potential backbuilding, repeated rounds of storms raising the chance for locally heavy rainfall totals. As such, a slight risk of excessive rainfall, level 2 quarters, is in place for the threat of some scattered flash flooding. In addition, sufficient instability, shear will be in place over the Ohio Valley for a couple more intense storms, as well as the threat for a more organized storm complex later this evening. The Storm Prediction Center has included a slight risk, level 2/5, for severe weather as well, mainly for the threat of damaging winds. A similar pattern will be in place on Tuesday, with the focus shifting further into the southern and central Appalachians as the upper-level energy and surface frontal system move eastward. Another slight risk of excessive rainfall is in effect here for additional instances of flash flooding. Outside of the flash flooding threat, scattered thunderstorms with moderate to locally heavy rainfall are expected more broadly over the Midwest, Southeast Monday. Rain chances will expand over the Mid-Atlantic, Northeast as the system approaches from the west on Tuesday. Forecast high temperatures across the east will vary depending on cloud, storm coverage, with mostly mid-80s to low 90s expected. Some additional storms will be possible further west along the frontal boundary into the upper Midwest and northern plains. Embedded upper-level energy will help to trigger one round of storms over the northern plains today. Stronger upper-level flow will lead to more deep-layer shear here than further east, with another slight risk of severe weather for the threat of some very large hail as well as significant damaging winds if storms consolidate, grow upscale into an organized system later in the evening. Another round of severe weather is possible downstream over the upper Midwest Tuesday as yet another upper-level impulse helps to trigger storms along the frontal boundary. Very high moisture will lead to strong to extreme instability, with a slight risk in place for the chance of more damaging winds. Outside of the severe weather threat, heat will become the big story more broadly over the central U.S. over the next few days as an upper-level high strengthens, expands over the region. Forecast high temperatures Monday and Tuesday are expected to soar into the triple digits over the central plains, with upper 90s to low 100s to the west over much of the high plains, and mid to upper 90s for the middle and lower Mississippi Valley. High humidity values over the Mississippi Valley and eastern portions of the plains will lead to heat indices in the 105 to 110 degree range, potentially as high as 115 for some locations, with widespread heat-related warnings, advisories in place. Warm morning lows only dropping into the mid to upper 70s will provide little relief from the heat overnight. This combination of hotter temperatures to the west, higher heat indices to the east, and the multi-day duration of this heat wave will increase the danger not only to more sensitive groups, but also the general public, particularly those without adequate air conditioning. A stagnant troughing pattern over the west will keep temperatures mostly below average across the region, especially over portions of the Pacific Northwest and northern Great Basin, Rockies. Forecast highs Monday-Tuesday range between the 60s and 70s along the Pacific coast, the 70s and 80s in the Pacific Northwest and northern Great Basin Rockies, the 80s and 90s for interior California and the central Great Basin, Four Corners region, and 100s in the desert Southwest. A cold front passing through the Pacific Northwest will bring some rain chances on Monday, spreading into the northern Rockies Tuesday. Smoke from area wildfires will also continue to plague parts of the west, particularly over portions of the northern Great Basin, resulting in poor air quality and areas of reduced visibility. Thanks for watching.